Megan Mattoon, nice hat.
Thank you. This is another one of mine from the vault.
Had to go into the vault.
To the vault. Nicheless.
Would you say this is your biggest injury as of
late?
Yeah.
As of late, I've never been to the ER before.
Yeah, me neither. So this is your first ER visit.
Totally. I've had my tonsils taken out.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that really happens. Do they give you ice cream afterwards for they do on TV?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, it was epic. Yeah. So much icy stuff. That was when I was 7.
Oh, okay.
So
have you had any other surgeries?
Surgery? No, I've had a concussion, but that's not a surgery.
Okay.
No, I've never had stitches. I've never broken a bone.
Me neither.
So when they were like, you might need stitches, I was like, oh God, right here too, on my fucking face.
Well, yeah, you're taking it like a champ.
I am taking it like a champ.
You got any scars?
Yeah, I have this scar.
What's that?
I was ice skating and I have a scar on my pinky.
From the skate?
Yeah, brother. I fell, and what you're supposed to do when you fall on an ice skating rink is close your hand into a fist so that the ice skate doesn't chop your finger off.
From someone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that happened to me, except for it didn't go horizontal, which is why I still have a finger, but it went vertical on my finger. So
someone else that was skating by?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And I forever thought it was my first boyfriend. But that was not the case. It ended up being my sister's friend, but I always thought it was him.
Oh. And when did you find out the truth?
Years later.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy. How old were you?
15, 16.
Tight.
What about you? What's your biggest injury?
I've never been in the ER. Never had a surgery except for wisdom teeth.
Yeah.
Never broken a bone. I don't think I've had anything removed.
Nice.
I have high cholesterol.
I had my eyebrows microbladed.
I have a couple tattoos. I probably told you about this. I have a piece of lead from a pencil in my ankle.
By putting it there yourself?
Yeah, I was depressed and I was I didn't want to cut. So I was I'm just going to poke. No,
and that's how stick and poke started.
I was 6. And if you look right there, that little dot.
Yeah, I see it.
I was crawling around on the fluffy pillows in the living room that were just there. And there was a sharpened pencil that was leaning up against a pillow. And I didn't know it was leaning up against the pillow. I probably just placed it there like a fucking unorganized little boy that liked to draw. And I was crawling around and then it stabbed my ankle and we cleaned it, put a Band-Aid over it, and it's been there ever since.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think I have versions of that where I'm I'm going to give myself a beauty mark. And I would just do that, and then you just have lead in your skin forever.
What? Really?
Yeah. It's the same thing you did, except for mine was on purpose.
Yeah, but why though?
Wanted a beauty mark. What are you talking about?
How interesting. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, never broken a bone. You either, huh?
Yeah, they say, I think I mentioned this to you before a while ago, but it's they say if you don't break a bone in your lifetime, it's because you have other hardships that you need your strength for.
I mean, look, this the grind, man. The grind keeps me busy.
Bro, speaking of the grind and grinding at night,
Mhm.
so I was having this insane ear pain, right?
Okay.
And I think it was because I was grinding my teeth at night.
Yeah.
I got a little grind guard, not one that's huge, but
Yeah.
it's just a little piece with kind of 2 globs of plastic on the sides. And I just put them in and my ear pain is going away.
For real?
And I think that the grind guard is really helping.
Are you sleeping better?
I never had an issue with sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what's I've recently, this is a new development for me. I have a new way of sleeping now because I used to my thing every night. I would have here's what's funny. The past 6 months or so, the only pillow that I can really get comfortable with is Chia's breastfeeding pillow.
I was Chia's breast. Yeah. I was I know.
Chia's big old squishy booty. She has a breastfeeding pillow.
Yeah.
That it kind of goes around your waist and you can just rest your arms and child on it.
Yeah.
But the consistency of it is perfect for me. It's not too soft, it's not too hard, and it's lower than regular pillows. It's kind of a half the squish of a pillow.
Yes.
So it's great for my neck, and I've been sleeping with it, right? Which cracks her up. But what I've been doing recently, this is crazy. No pillows, Bro, here's what I've been doing, right? When it's time for me to get in bed, I turn on the warmer, because we have warmer for our shit, right? I put on the warmer and make sure that I get the blankets.
What is a warmer?
Oh, like a mattress warmer.
Okay.
You never?
I'm unfamiliar.
Oh.
Is this something I need?
Yeah. Or
Is it like a mattress topper that warms?
Yeah. Do you like being warm?
Yeah, I like being warm.
Because I like being warm, bro. I
don't think I want to be hot. Well, I like sleeping cold, actually. Like, I like when it's cold so I can cozy.
Yeah, that used to be me too. And then Chia has like incepted me, and now we got the fucking mattress warmer. When she knows she's ready for bed, like in 10 minutes, she's like, can you put on my mattress warmer? Can you put on? Yeah. Put it on. You can set it from like a scale of like 1 to 10 of how hot.
Yeah.
You get in there, you fucking curl up. It's great. It's
like
a toasty little.
Right. I think that might be like an esthetician thing. Maybe she knows about it from there, because that's
when you get into the thing
for a facial. That's the only time I've ever had like a warmed bed.
It's great.
Yeah.
So now, bro, okay, nothing under my head. I crawl in there. I get into the little warm shit. I'm flat on my back. And then I have my big normal pillow that I would snuggle with, just like resting on top of me. And I accidentally fell asleep like that one night, and I realized why I like it so much.
Because
it reminds me of the nights where I don't feel like showering and I fall asleep in between the couch cushions, where I don't have a pillow on my head, but I'm just like squished in between the top of the couch because I love falling asleep like that, like a fucking drunk, dirty night where you don't want to get in your bed because you don't want to get your sheets dirty, but also you're too sleepy to shower.
Bro, I would be in my sheets.
Me too. But when I knew Chia was like coming for a visit, or like nowadays, because she doesn't want like the funk in her bed, in our bed, I'm like, if I'm dirty, sometimes I'm like, baby, I'm sleepy. I'm just gonna sleep on the couch. I don't feel like showering. If I had like a long day of being just out and about, so now it's like I get that sensation of like almost being hugged by a couch, and but I'm in the bed. It's so nice.
Ooh, I love it. I love a pre-sleep amuse-bouche of a sleep on the couch.
Oh yeah.
Do you fall asleep on a couch nap? And then you wake up a couple hours later, maybe 30 minutes later, whatever, and then you go to bed.
Yeah, maybe brush your teeth, maybe not.
Who knows? Depends on the day.
Yeah. It's the best. I was never I'm gonna set a time to nap person, but when I would feel it happening, I'm like, all right, man, let's let it happen.
Let her fly, let her rip.
Yeah. You a napper? Big napper?
I'm not a big napper, but I enjoy a nap when it needs to happen.
Word.
But it's only if I'm like trying to pull an all-nighter and fail.
But you get like 9 hours, yeah?
Yeah. The last night I went to bed at 10, woke up at 6:30. So if I can do that every day or around every day, that would be really cool.
I'm a 6-hour boy, Megan Mattoon.
That's not enough for me. I guess it would be enough, but I want more.
I don't know if it's enough for me either.
Oh, really?
But I'm making it work.
Okay.
Because there's just no...
I'm making it work.
It's just going to a seizure. Hi, Lo, Stinky Ho. Do you have any for me?
Oh, I wonder if I do.
Let's see.
I mean, this past week schlonged me.
Schlonged you?
It schlonged me.
So it was.
I have a high.
Tell me, please.
I only have a high.
Oh, that's great.
My high is I won therapy.
You won?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what happened. You were able to fucking tell your therapist, you're full of shit.
No.
You don't know me at all.
No.
You fucking bitch, you pay me now.
You fucking bitch. Usually when people are like, I won therapy, it's like they're like, oh, I don't need to go every week. Maybe I'll go once a month and like I'm healthy, la la la.
Yeah.
I won therapy because I made my therapist laugh so hard that she was like, we hear a lot of heavy stuff in this room. So at the end of the week, something that I like to do is like reflect on the funniest thing that I heard.
That's
and
great.
I just kind of laugh about it to myself. And she was like, this by far is the funniest thing.
Amazing.
And so I won. I won last week.
And you made her laugh, belly laugh.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's iconic.
That's a... Hey, you be funny sometimes, Megan Mattoon.
And you know what I'm learning is it's when I'm not trying. And I had a stand-up friend tell me years ago when I had my last podcast, he was like, when you don't try, that's when it's gold.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so fucking true.
It is true. And I think that's why I tend to have my best bits when I'm podcasting because I'm just kind of yapping and being myself. And, admittedly, sometimes when I'm like, I don't know, doing stand-up or trying to do stand-up, I'm like, I'm trying a little too hard here.
I know.
You know?
The one time did I told you about the time where I accidentally took a stand-up course, like a 5-week stand-up course?
No, please tell me.
I haven't?
Tell me.
So this is when I was hosting Just a Tip, and I was like, I want to be better as a host with banter. I just want to like be able to riff. So I found a riffing like extracurricular course. So I go to this class, and I thought it was supposed to give me tips on how to like riff.
Just bounce off each other and shit? Yeah, okay.
And then it turned into just like, it was a stand-up lecture, but it was like an ancillary course where it was like, this is just like something I do on the side, but if you want to like do the course, it's 5 weeks and you can get a huge discount if you sign up today.
Oh, okay.
And all of these people around me who wanted to be comics were like, you gotta do this. This is such a good deal, like la la la. And I was just like, felt so much pressure.
Yeah.
And I was like, because it was like, as soon as you walk out of this door, the deal is no longer valid.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, am I just gonna like be in this room until I decide? The answer is yes. I was there for quite some time. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'll sign up. And so I sign up, and like, I don't want to be a stand-up. I never wanted to be a stand-up. But I was like, this might help with everything else. Podcasting, YouTube videos, TV, whatever.
Right.
So I'm doing the course, and one of the assignments was to do an open mic. So I go to this open mic, and I like wrote out all my jokes, la la la, and I'm just trying so hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting maybe a couple chuckles, but like not anything. And then anytime that I would just like be me in between the material that I had already prepared is when I would get actual laughs.
Right.
When I would just like do something stupid or do something physical or like add a little tag that wasn't there before.
Right. And people can feel that too.
I know.
You know? I think if anything, you should have taken an improv class.
Oh, I did that too and hated it even more. Bro, one time I was in an improv class and I just like could not read the room right. So it was like the person was, supposed to yes and whatever the person is doing. So like they're sitting down and like, I don't know, they wanted to be in a theater, a movie theater. Yeah. And I think everyone knew. Okay. But I couldn't tell the setting, so that I said something that had nothing to do with movie theaters. Right. I don't know, it was like maybe like a doctor's office or something.
Right. And they're like, you're not yes-anding.
Right. They're just like, what? And I'm not trying to derail. I just really can't read this situation.
That's so funny.
This is all imaginary. How am I wrong?
I loved improv class.
I bet you did.
Because let's just forget what you're talking about. Let's make this about me for a second. I really like the thing that you hate because I'm so good at it. I mean...
Yeah, we're all going to like the things we're good at.
That's facts. I went to Cerritos College. I took an improv class with Super Ego, PD Flow, my boys. And I remember, yes, I was great at it. And we were having our... like final, quote unquote, it was like a performance. It was like, we're doing like basically like an episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? You know what I'm saying? And my instructor's name was Forrest. He was great. And
okay, hot. Where's Forrest now?
Oh, he's a father. I know.
Womp womp.
And he actually came to one of my recent meet and greets.
He came to my mise en place.
He went to my recent meet and greet.
Really?
Like, a few months ago.
Oh my God, cute.
He walked up to the meet and greet. He's like, hey man, my name's Forrest. I don't know if you remember. I was like, Forrest from improv class at Cerritos College?
That's
what the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah, it was so good.
That's cool.
And Eric, at the night of the big show, Eric was like, hey man, Forrest, Tim's not gonna be able to make it. And apparently, according to Eric, Forrest like panicked. And I was like, oh, how sweet. Because he was really worried that I wasn't gonna make it. Because I'm so fucking good.
I'm so fucking good.
But one of my favorite, most random improv things I remember watching, because I like you said, man, you never know what's happening because you don't really see it all the way unless someone really paints the picture for you. And it was like I was watching, it was a courtroom scenario. The lawyer would hand the defendant a glass of water. So he'd do this. He would go like, grab a pitcher of water, he would pour it out and go, all right, here you go, to the defendant. And the defendant kept doing this. He would take the glass and go, thanks. And he would sit. And then he'd just sit there talking. They would go through the scene, and then the lawyer would be like, you need some more water? Grab another glass. He'd pour it. He'd give it to the guy again, and the guy went, thanks.
Yeah, higher.
I'm cracking up.
Totally.
But there was a woman next to me. She was like, "What is that? What's happening?" She just had no idea what they were doing. But yeah, so I say all that to say you're just like that little old lady. You just don't know anything.
Just don't know anything.
Can't figure it out.
Well, and I also hate feeling stupid. And I've never felt more stupid than in an improv class. I don't like it. It's not for me. Zap.
What's another thing, Megan Mattoon, what's an uncomfortable, awkward situation that you were in where you just felt like, I just hate this?
Wow. Improv for sure. I also don't like when I'm at an improv show and they're like, anyone have a suggestion? And the person next to me is like, boxers. I'm like, no. Like, I don't want to be looked at unless I'm getting paid to be looked at.
But it's not even you. It's the person next to you.
I'm still in the vicinity.
You're embarrassed? I'm sorry to give you such a terrible suggestion. God.
I just don't want to be looked at unless I'm on stage, ready to be looked at.
Wow, that's so funny. But then okay. But when you have to do a freestyle dance.
Would not want to do that either.
Okay, you are like, I'm coming in with my choreo and this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't like freestyle.
Plan.
I got you.
I want to plan.
I got you.
Especially if it's performing.
I get it.
Yes.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you dance? You jump in the dance circles?
No. No.
Okay. I'm understanding your brain now.
I only jump in the dance circles if it's like a club and nobody knows I'm a dancer.
Work.
Like if I'm just like vibing with friends.
Yes.
Because that always happens where I'm just like doing a thing and then it's like, okay, now we're watching. And then I'm like, let's go.
But not like a party full of dancers.
No way. No way, dude.
Dog, one time I was at a YouTube thing. It was either in Orlando or Toronto, some shit. I think it was Toronto. It might have been like a Buffer Fest after party or some shit like that. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
I'm at this like lounge club situation. I'm grooving. I'm chilling. It's a great time. It's open bar. We're chilling, right?
Love an open bar.
It's the best.
No.
This dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, let me help me start a dance circle.
Oh no.
Help me start a dance circle." And it's loud, right? So I'm like, "I hate those." He's like, "What? I hate dance circles. Why do we need to do that? I just like to dance by myself." And the guy's like, "Oh, okay."
You become way more Asian.
Yeah. When I yell, "I hate that! I hate the dancing! I do not like the dancing!" And I'm like, "Please get out of my face."
Yeah.
And then, like, of course, 5 minutes later, I see him in the middle of a dance circle.
He found somebody else to do it.
I'm like, God, please, can I just enjoy myself?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's great, but not my thing.
Not my thing. Not my thing. I think the older I get, the less I want to be looked at.
I feel that.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's actually quite interesting, and I'm working on it. I found a career coach. It's basically like it's like a therapist for your career. And so I was like, hey, moving forward, I want to be on camera less, but more specific. It's like growing up on YouTube, it's like I was everything. My entire life.
Yeah.
All of my personal life. All of everything. Was just like so much. And like when I took a step back, I was like, I want to be really strategic about this. And I think I don't know, it's like draining. Yeah. It's more draining.
I mean, I think I'm same boat as you as far as like, if I'm in control, then yeah, cool, turn the cameras on. Or if I have a plan, you know what I'm saying? But I hate being put on the spot.
Like what does that look like?
I mean, like for example, like I'll never jump in a dance circle either.
Yeah.
Even though like I know, yeah, I can groove a little bit.
Right.
But if it's a whole dance circle and people are like, damn, get in there, I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And like I would just much like I just don't, and like I don't know, man. I don't go out of my way to like do life of the party shit if it's not, if we're not filming, I'd rather just chill.
Right.
And I know we've talked about this before. I hate like competing for like the attention of people. Like if that's the situation and the vibe, I'm like I retreat back here and I'm
Me
good.
too.
Yeah. I just don't. Not for me. I was gonna say something else. What you were talking about? Oh yes, just recently, me and Chia were filming something. it was like a Valentine's shoot for this show called Mani Pedi, where Chia was getting a manicure and we're both kind of getting interviewed. And but what we didn't know is when we got there, they were like, okay, let's do a little like intro, like we're gonna do a little slow-mo, like you guys do a little runway walk. I was like, ugh. Immediately I was like, fuck, I wasn't prepared for this, you know? And then I did one really quick, but immediately I was like, oh, I hated how I did that.
Right.
In my head, I'm like, fuck, I hated that. And then I'm like, and I turned to Chia because I know she hates it even more than I do. She hates being on camera. Like, I'm like, are you good? Are you good? And she wasn't gonna be like, no, I'd rather not, you know. But she's like, I'm fine. She did it. She did great. Did a little hair flip. It was cute, right? And afterwards, I was like, can I redo mine? Can I redo mine, please? I hated it. And then, so now I have a little more time to mentally prep.
Right.
And I did it, and now I'm like, I'm hamming it up a little bit because I would rather default to I'm goofy than I'm trying to look cool.
Yeah.
When I feel like I'm trying to look cool, that's when I feel like I'm at my most awkward. Like I hate photo shoots. Right. Hate it, right? So now I'm like doing them like, hey, what's up, fucking, I'm like dancing, being stupid. Yeah. And she was like, she's like, babe, but you did so good. Because we're talking about it afterwards, how uncomfortable we were. She's like, but you did great. I'm like, yes, but do you see what I always default to? Like I turn up the goof because I'm like, I don't want to, because I'm so uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, now I'm like, if I know I'm making myself look silly, then I'm not risking looking cringe. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, because now it's like, oh God. Oh,
right.
I know. Hate it.
It is interesting. I feel I teeter the line of cringe eternally. And that is just authentic. And I think that's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. I think, I mean, look, you have the hot girl privilege of like you chilling. You don't have to do too much. People are like, oh, she's killing it.
And then I open my mouth and they're like, oh my God, what a fucking dork.
Did she just make a joke? Yuck.
She talking about Mark Zuckerberg again?
Ugh. What is she doing this for? Who is she doing this for? What is the motivation here? We get it. You like smart people.
Character study on me. What is her motivation here?
Like, why is she so quirky? Ew, who's this for? What is the point? Yeah, man. Hey, it's the gift and a curse of being hot like us,
Gift and a curse.
Should we answer questions?
Let's do it.
Hello? Hi, Tim and Megan. Big fan. Please alter my voice because my boyfriend knows that I love watching this and sometimes he watches it with me. So we've been together for 4 years and he, as a guy, obviously still gets horny all the time and we're long distance and I also, when we're far apart, I just want to get it on, but when we're together, I'm just not in the mood and I don't know what, as someone who's been in a long-term relationship or Megan or Tim that's been married, what do you guys do to kind of not spice up your sex life, but like help a girl get it on? Because I do want to do it, but when I'm with him, all I want to do is just cuddle and sleep and talk about our feelings like girls do. Thanks. Bye.
First thought is, it's so funny when they're like, please distort my voice. We met in New Mexico in
like all the specific
in
details.
2012.
His social security number is 445.
Please distort my voice. Here's a picture of me and him. But yes. Okay. So I was gonna say, yeah, so me and Chia were long distance for like 7 years. And I was also gonna say I have been on the side, I feel like as many guys have, where, you might be a little hornier than your partner and it can get a little complicated because, it gets tricky when you bring it up because you don't want to, you don't want the girl to feel pressured, or vice versa. If the girl's the hornier one, like you don't want to feel like you're ever pressuring somebody. Mm-hmm. And then, but it's like, it can be like frustrating, when you are horny and the other person just isn't, it can be a tricky situation. And I was going to bring that up until you said that you're so horny when you guys are long distance, and then you get together and you don't want to anymore. I can't imagine how frustrating that has to be for him.
Right.
Especially if you're talking all the horny shit, and then you guys finally like plan this little fun visit, and you're like, can we just cuddle?
I know. It's hard because I enjoy cuddling more than I enjoy anything else.
Yeah.
So I get that for sure. I wonder if there's a way. I think I read something years ago that was like, in order to keep that like steaminess, there needs to be a little bit of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're too close, then it can eradicate any sexual energy because you're just like, I know everything there is to know about you. And I'm not like, there's nothing to figure out. There's no code to solve. It's just like, okay. So I wonder if there's a way to... It's really hard because as a girl who has been on this side of like being the less horny one, it's like, oh my God, you guys, can you do anything else? I'm like, man. And it's like, it's hard because then you don't want the other person to feel
unwanted.
Rejected. That's like, the
Yeah.
main thing is like, I just wish you felt like you wanted me. And it's like, oh my God, I just want to lay down.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how to answer this.
I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, I mean, we never really dealt with the issue of like me being the hornier boy until, you know, we were living together. Because then it's like now we're living together, and I'm, you know, of course I'm trying to have sex all the time, right?
Yeah.
When we're long distance, it was different. It's like, yeah, we are so happy to see each other. Of course we're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, yeah, of course it's like so much cuddle time and all the other wonderful things. But it's like but that was like priority.
Like the first thing.
Let's get it in.
I think we could say get it on. I don't think we need to say get it in.
Either way.
Either way, both ways.
I mean, I think get it on skews white and get it in skews urban.
All right. Well, then I don't want to change you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's get it on. But then Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Getting it on.
Getting it on.
Yeah, I guess, huh? But anyways.
I don't. Also, kink.
Yeah.
There's a kink tests, I'm sure.
There's got to be.
There's a test for everything.
Because, yeah, now I think the issue is what is turning her off when they're together?
Ooh.
If she is horny when they're apart, what is it that is taking her out of that? You feel me? Because it's not like she's not horny. She says, yeah, like they talk that horny shit when they're long distance. So it's like, okay, I understand you really like to cuddle, but there's gotta be a way to keep some horny energy when you're face to face. Like, what is the wall there? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, to your point, what is the freaky deaky shit that you want to try that you've never done before? Because I guarantee 9 times out of 10, if you're like, can we try this? He's going to be down. He's gonna be like, thank God you want to try something. You know what I'm saying? Please, yes. What is it going to take? Like, God damn it. What do you need me to do?
Yeah. Or like they have you remember Spencer Gifts?
Yeah.
They've got places like this that have cards and dice that are like date night,
make it
sexy
fun.
date night.
Yeah,
just like have a date night and get like a thing of dice and cards and then just like see where it goes. Like have a date again.
Have a date and make it spicy. Yeah, man. I think there's so many different ways to, like, I mean, you love gamifying things,
That's
you
true.
know? And like, I feel like for me, you know, a nice little, like a costume is always fun, a little outfit. Is there something you want to dress up this man like Legolas from Lord of the Rings and throw some fucking elf ears on him and a blonde wig? I guarantee you he'll be down. He's like, for the love of God, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Do you need me to dress up in a Sully from Monsters Inc. furry outfit and just have my penis out?
Nice.
He will do it. if his penis is out.
Yeah.
If the penis is part of the equation, I think he'll be
He
down.
will do anything.
Yeah, because look, it's a struggle, man.
I know. Or you could like go to a bar and say like, I'm gonna be here at this time. Come whenever you want, and
Let's pretend like we're strangers.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
fun.
I love that.
And you're like, didn't expect to see you here. He like shrivels. He's so unhorny now.
It's the worst. Any type of accent. That's actually I'm gonna write that down as a thing to try
Is a thing to try what?
with my wife.
The transatlantic accent?
No, it's just really every time. Like, let's say we were to ever do that, which we've never done that, but I feel like that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's it's gonna be a rare occasion now where the children are
Right. You'll have to
not
do it
with
when
us.
you're empty nesters.
Or like I just have her like she's with the kids one day and I'm like, I'm like, hey, rude gal.
Yeah.
I see you here with you. Yo, are you married? Can I, I don't see a ring on your finger. It's like, well, let's take
You should do that the next time you guys are grocery shopping and just
Yeah.
like peel off for a second. And then I do that all the time. If I'm like dating someone named Tommy, and I know that I'm going to be with him, or if I'm already with him and I go to the bathroom or something, I come back and I'm like, Tommy? Oh my God.
Yeah.
And just see how long it lasts.
And you grab them and kiss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
It is fun. Have more fun.
Yeah, have more fun. I mean, I wish I kind of knew how long you guys were long distance for,
You
but
said 4 years.
4 years. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Okay, then. Yeah, I want to know what the disconnect is when you're in person, when you're there together. Because you would think that you would want to be. I mean, yeah, and I understand there's different ways of showing affection, and I also understand that there are people that don't really like sex. There's like people that just aren't into the idea of like physical intimacy. I get that too. But if you're horny on paper and on the phone, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's one of those things and not something else.
Yeah. I think we've given you some tips and hopefully they work.
Let us know.
Please do.
Next question.
Hey, Tim and Megan, huge fan of you both in the pod. My name's Lester. I'm a Canada-based cinematographer, and I've been self-employed in the film industry for 12 plus years. Life's honestly been really good. My wife and I are coming up on 5 years married. Our son turns 3 this year, and we're homeowners in the burbs. I'm super grateful for this life we've built and are continuing to build. But career-wise, the last couple of years have been a bit stagnant. I'm working, but I'm not consistently getting in the rooms with the people I want to collaborate with. And networking sometimes feels like professional flirting that goes nowhere. I'm starting to feel like I'm circling the same pond. What are your best networking gems to do it efficiently and memorably without overdoing it and actually get hired more? And bonus question, I've been trying to expand beyond Canada and do more throughout North America and Asia. It's happening, but just at a pace I'd love to pick up. I just accomplished a career goal of mine, landing a commercial in the Philippines, and I'd love to keep that momentum into 2026. How do you build real relationships in markets you're not in full time? Thanks for tipping. Love from Canada.
Thanks.
Cool.
That's great. Well, congrats on all your
Yeah.
success and congrats on your family.
Yeah, what an amazing life you've built.
A homeowner, 3-year-old, wife, commercial.
Come on.
Shit's popping.
Poppin'.
Yeah, I understand the struggle. In the careers we're in, very unpredictable.
Yeah.
You never know how consistent it may or may not be. You never know when the opportunity is gonna come up.
So when it does come up, he's asking about networking gems.
Yeah.
What have you seen work for you? Like, say that you're you mentioned being at a Buffer Fest after party. Like, how do you approach or interact with people that you're trying to build romantic business relationships with?
Yeah,
What am I
professional
trying to?
relationships.
Professional.
I'll tell you this. As someone who does a lot of networking, and I also I'm not someone who like like I feel so fake networking because I feel like I understand that it's part of what we do. what is always successful for me when having those conversations is I feel like when you have a balance of organic, but also like direct, okay? Now, if you can imagine, like, here's what I dislike. Someone who immediately you can tell that they're just trying to like, oh, what do you do? Oh, here's what I do. And they're all of a sudden, 10 seconds in the conversation, they're fucking listing their accolades and shit. It's like, I don't care, okay? I really don't care.
Yeah.
But if it organically happens and we're talking and it's like, oh, okay, well, now it's like, of course we're here. What do you do? Like, well, okay, how interesting. What, like, okay, what field are you in? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then you find that there's something there where it makes sense for us to connect, right? And it's like, oh, that's amazing. Oh, cool. Hey, man, well, if you ever need somebody, yeah, blah, 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 I'd love to, right?
Right.
Then it feels natural and it doesn't feel forced. Like, for example, just recently, and here's a tip, like, don't lead with what you do. I think that's the main tip. I say all that to say that. Don't lead with what you do.
Oh my gosh.
I was at just a play date for Veda and one of her friends the other day. And I met a mom and we're just kind of chatting. Where are you from? What do you do? Blah, blah, blah. And I had no idea what she did. And I kind of like, because of the conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, well, I do a lot of podcasting and blah, blah. She was like, oh really? Like, what are your podcasts about? And we're just chatting about that. And it wasn't until like 5 minutes later, I'm like, what do you do? She's like, oh, I actually work in podcast development of blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like, oh, and I think I appreciated that it wasn't an immediate, she heard me say it and was like, oh, let's fucking talk business, right? She let me talk my shit and then was like, oh, actually, I blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, cool. We're just having a conversation and just happen to sync up. Maybe that'll lead to something, maybe it won't, right?
Totally.
And I appreciate that.
I like that a lot. Yeah, keep it chill. I think that's really important. It's also like, I think I remember like one of the first lessons I learned moving to LA is like when you see a famous person pretend like you don't. Like that is kind of the same energy as that conversation of just like, oh, there's like a comfort in knowing like I belong here and you belong here. And we're both just here.
Right.
Neither one of us is better than the other.
But also without being too cool.
Yeah. Cool, but curious.
Yeah. Cool but curious. I like that.
Cool but curious. I think my tip would be something that has gone well. Like I used to do a lot of hosting on like music festivals. So I would like interview musicians. And something that always went well would be like, I would ask them like, when was the first time you realized that you could sing? Or when's the first time you picked up a guitar? Like take me to the very first moment that you realized that you were an animator.
That's great.
And it is amazing because you're already like getting closer to them by them giving you a story about like a very personal and like impetus moment of their life that brought them here. It's not like, oh, what have you worked on? I don't care about your accolades. I want to know about the inception of your craft.
Word. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it feels like you're having like a real connection moment.
Yeah.
You know what this just hit me. You know what a hack is for like networking events?
What?
Have your plus one with you and make sure they're good at talking you up. So you don't have to talk your own shit.
Yeah.
Okay? Dumbfounded is so good for that.
Yeah.
Like when we would go to these fucking galas or whatever, now this wasn't even the plan. But, as we said before, we hate being like, hey, look at me, right? So I
smart.
I keep it chill at events like that. I hate being the guy that's like, I do this and this and that, right? But when I'm having the conversation and we're just chopping it up, Dumb is so good with being like, this guy right here, he is like the best at blah, blah, blah. You don't know it's him? Oh, he's fucking been on TV, blah, blah, blah. He's so good at gassing you up.
Totally.
And it makes it makes the other person interested. And he can be like, oh, and they're blah, blah, blah. You guys should work. He does that all the time. You guys should get together and blah, blah, blah. He's fucking fire with that.
Nice.
And that's a hack where you can talk your shit through this other person.
Yeah.
But if you go in with that like plan It's kind of like a nice little like hustle, you know?
Yeah, it's like a
network
professional
hustle.
wingman.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too.
Me too. Another hack when you're meeting someone, something that has been very helpful for me is I think we've talked about this, is like when you're shaking someone's hand for the first time or introducing yourself, look at their eyes and note their eye color in your mind.
Oh, word.
Repeating their name, that's really good.
Have I told you the double?
Yeah.
I always do that.
Oh, double's great.
Yeah. I think it forces a little bit extra. Hey, cool.
I'm here.
Yeah. And you know what? And I know this sounds played out because motherfuckers, everyone's on social media, but I like having business cards ready.
Do you have a business card?
I do.
That's cool.
I have a stack of them. I don't always take them places, but sometimes I will. And
that's cool.
and I think, sometimes in the mix of like you're exchanging so many numbers and you're meeting so many different people, sometimes you forget who you texted and who's this and that. But, I like to dig into my pockets at the end of the night and empty everything out. So when I'm there and I have like a handful of cards, if it's someone who I actually wanted to connect with, I'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, let me lock that in,
And the cooler the card is, that's the other thing. I think that business cards have such a cool opportunity, especially because everything is so digital.
Facts.
To have like a tactile, exciting, like novelty.
Yeah.
Like if you get like cheeky with it, it doesn't just like say your name in your thing. It's just like, oh, here's like even like holding it, there's surprise and delight.
Dude, my old cards used to literally just have a my face was so big on the back of the card, just making like a smart, snarly ass face. You know what I'm saying? And it got me nowhere, but but you never know.
But you never know.
But I do feel like, it is in the industry we're in. It is important to let people know that you're there and you do things. I do think it is a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's to find the way to stick out, like with the business card.
Yeah.
But also be human about it.
Yeah, I think, if you could do anything to make an impression in a way that is long lasting, whether it is a question that you're getting into a conversation that they wouldn't normally have. I think that's really helpful. I think little side tangents go so far.
And let me tell you this too. Like, I think the follow up is important. And I'm someone who likes to get like really straight to the point as far as business goes. Like I don't need too much personal shit. Like, so I've met people at events and I appreciate, I don't mind this at all either. Where someone's like, hey man, like I would love to work with you. I'm a fan of your work and I do this and that. I don't mind as long as you're not pretending that we're friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause as I said earlier, and this is, I guess it's kind of like contrasting to what I said earlier where I was like, hey man, let's have a real conversation first. But
you can change your mind.
But I also don't mind if the approach is, I'm a fan, let's work. Okay.
Right.
As opposed to I'm going to fake like we're friends. And then, so I feel like I'm very conflicted right now, but
I think it's an energetic difference. It's like you can either come at it from being chill or straight to business, but don't pretend either way.
Yeah.
Like be clear with it.
Yeah.
And don't lead with, this is what I do. It's like,
yes,
because they're starting with, hey, I respect your work. I'm a fan of you. Let's do this together. They're not being like, hey man, I'm a cinematographer. You need me.
Right.
It's like, whoa.
Right. Okay. So I say all that to say this one kid, he came up to me, he's like, hey, I'm a fan. I'd love to work. I do this and this and that. And I was like, cool. As opposed to like, hey, let's exchange numbers. Just email me your like reel. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people that hit my business email come at me with like just unnecessary nonsense I don't have time for. Like, some people, this is so annoying to me. They'll be like, hey, can you come on my podcast? They don't send links to their podcast. They don't send they give me no nutrients, man.
Yeah.
They give me no information. I would love, first email, here's where you can find it. Here's the name of it. Here are the stats. can you come on? Then it's like, cool, I get to see
I
what it's
know.
about. Like,
Yeah.
just get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give me all the info.
Yeah, man.
We need the nutrition label.
If you're
Before we're going to take a bite,
Yeah.
we need to read the label.
Give me the Costco sample. If you're trying to work, especially if like, you know, on that type of like cinematography, directing shit, hit me with the reel, hit me with the, you know, like what you do, website link, bang, so I can decide if I like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
In and out. Get it in, get it on.
Nice. Bing, bang, bongo.
Bang, bang, bang. Well, I hope that was helpful.
I think it was.
Megan Batoon, thanks for tipping.
Tim, why are you mad?
I'm riled up.
Tim, thanks for tipping.
Where can they leave us questions?
Speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
Have a nice day.
See you next time.
Bye.